Hello and welcome to the Tomorrow News. Today we'll discover why April 14th, a seemingly ordinary day for us, is actually filled with joy, gratitude, and many festival celebrations. Imagine a huge festival stretching from the rice fields of Cambodia to the crowded streets of Kolkata, passing through the golden Thai temples and reaching the green hills of Assam. This is a holiday that marks the new year across many cultures. They honor this day because according to their calendar, the sun enters the sign zodiac of Aries, the first sign of the year. This means the fields are ready, nature awakens, and finally spring arrives. Let's start with the vast and colorful India, more specifically the Punjabi region, where tomorrow, April 14, people celebrate Vaisakhi. For local farmers, it's a harvest festival when golden wheat sways across the fields and gratitude fills the air. For Sikhs, it also marks the beginning of the new year. On this day, in 1699, Guru Gobind Singh gathered his followers and founded the Khalsa, a brotherhood whose core values are courage, equality, and spirit strength. In southern India, in the state of Tamil Nadu, people welcome Puthandu, or the Tamil New Year, on April 14th. They prepare special meals, decorate their homes, and children receive gifts. And while in the Western world we live in the year 2025, far to the east along the shores of Bay of Bengal, people are getting ready to welcome their new year 1432. They celebrate with songs, delicious treats, and readiness for a fresh start. Pohela Boishakh, as they call this special day, is a symbol of Bengali identity and culture. A bit further up, along the Brahmaputra river, lies the province of Assam. There, they also welcome the year 1432 with a festival called Bohag Bihu. And while these two groups of peoples celebrate the same year, in the southern state of Kerala, preparations are underway for the start of the year 1200, according to the Kolam era. This demonstrates that even within one country like India, there are many different cultures and varied customs. They are so distinct, people even live in different years, guided by multiple calendars. But if we leave India and head to the exotic Thailand, we'll find that tomorrow also marks the beginning of a new year. People celebrate the festival Songkran, marking the start of the year 2568, according to the Buddhist era. It's believed that Buddha passed away 2568 years ago. At the heart of Songkran is water, symbolizing purification, humility, and a fresh start. That's why the streets fill with water fights, and water is offered to statues of Buddha. In Laos, this festival is called Pi Mai, and in Cambodia, it's Chouch Nam Tmei. All these celebrations have deep spiritual meanings. This is a time for purification, forgiveness, and a new, clean beginning. Now that we've discovered tomorrow is incredibly important to a significant part of our planet's population, let's, as is tradition, highlight some notable people who celebrate their birthdays on April 14th. If your hair is slowly turning gray like mine, if you wake up discovering that a previously unknown part of your back is suddenly aching, and you were born in the last century, you might remember the iconic teen series Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Its main actress, Sarah Michelle Gellar, was born on April 14, 1977. Let's hope she'll celebrate her birthday without feeling the urge to drive a wooden stake through the heart of some long-fanged bloodsucker. Another person born tomorrow is the Oscar winner for his role in the movie The Pianist, actor Adrien Brody. If, however, your hair is already fully white and you need glasses to read the instructions for assembling your new cabinet, you certainly know about our next birthday person. We're talking about none other than one of the founding members of the legendary rock band Deep Purple, the guitarist Ritchie Blackmore. In March of the distant 1968, Blackmore, along with Jon Lord, Ian Pace, Rod Evans and Nick Simper, founded the band, completely reshaping the music scene. Due to creative differences, Ritchie Blackmore left Purple, and in 1975 he created a new band named Ritchie Blackmore's Rainbow, or simply Rainbow. Creative differences, huh? How modest and harmless that sound. The truth is, Ritchie is an odd fellow, eccentric in his clothing choices and his musical tastes. Surely, this didn't appeal to the other band members. Still, his decision to leave Purple and start Rainbow proved quite correct, as the new band became a symbol of a different, more melodic, fantasy-inspired rock sound. So, happy birthday to them and everyone else celebrating on this date. To conclude our analysis of tomorrow's April 14th, we look at one more story that occurred on this date, a tragedy which, despite claiming thousands of lives, serves as an example to this day, helping prevent many more deaths. On April 14, 1912, the ship Titanic collided with an iceberg and sank into the Atlantic Ocean a few hours later. But let's start from the beginning. In 1909, in Belfast, Northern Ireland, the shipyard Harland and Wolff began constructing the largest ship in human history. They named it after the Titans, mythological beings known for their enormous size and strength. The construction took over 3 years, involving over 3,000 people. After its completion, Titanic became the largest moving object ever built by human hands. Its dimensions were so impressive that newspapers at the time described it as practically unsinkable. As we know, fate soon will provide otherwise. On April 10, 1912, Titanic departed from Southampton, England. After briefly docking on the northern shores of France, it sailed to Ireland, where the last passengers boarded, bringing the total to more than 2,200 people. On the morning of April 11th, Titanic began crossing the Atlantic towards New York, where it was expected to arrive 6 days later. However, on April 14th, a series of coincidences led to disaster. Firstly, Titanic had received multiple warnings about icebergs, but these were ignored by the crew, who were busy sending personal messages on behalf of passengers. Additionally, the ship traveled near its maximum speed, driven by a desire to arrive earlier than expected. The night was also moonless, meaning the ship moved through the complete darkness. Unbelievably, due to human error, the lookouts did not have binoculars. Thus, they spotted the iceberg only 500 meters ahead, too late to avoid collision at such speed. The crew, led by Captain Edward Smith, reversed the engines and turned left. Though avoiding a head collision, the right side of the ship struck the iceberg, causing multiple breaches through which water rapidly poured in. Remember how Titanic was labeled as unsinkable? For this reason, it carried only 20 lifeboats, enough for just a small percentage of passengers. About 2 hours after the collision, Titanic tilted dramatically, broke in two, and sank. Thousands of people were left in the freezing waters, dying of hypothermia. A little later, the ship Carpathia arrived, but managed to rescue only 710 people. The tragedy quickly became global news, dominating newspapers and radio broadcasts. It remains a cultural phenomenon to this day, inspiring countless analyses and the 1997 James Cameron film Titanic. Despite the tragedy, many new maritime safety laws and reforms followed. Mandatory lifeboats for all passengers, continuous radio communication, and the establishment of the International Ice Patrol. Ship design also improved significantly. So this story shows not just a disaster, but also courage, bravery, and humanity's resolve to prevent future tragedies. We are celebrating the Buddhist year 2568, someone's birthday, or remembering Titanic's lesson. Tomorrow is a bright day.